So you've come back from a really, really long day out, whether it be at work, chasing around children, shopping, therapy, whatever. And what do you want? You yearn for something that is going to be quick and delicious for dinner. Quick and delicious, those are the two ingredients that I'm going to demonstrate to you in the form of chicken jalfrezi. Chicken jalfrezi is one of my favourite dishes. It's the equivalent of Chinese stir fry. Jalfrezi just basically translates to hot fry. So what I've got here is 500 grams of chicken. Now this has been cut into small pieces and it can either be your breast or your thigh meat, it doesn't matter, it has to suit your preference. I've got 200 grams here of chopped plum tomatoes and I've gone for red onions here. I've sliced one red onion. Now red I've just gone for, you can go for any onion you want, you can even go for shallots, whatever your preference is. One red onion there, and of course 2 peppers. Now I've gone for the red and the orange one, as you can see. You can choose any colour pepper you want. And then spice. Spice is the key of Indian cuisine. And what we have here is turmeric, adds colour. Chilli, of course, adds chilli. And then we've got ground coriander and ground cumin as well. Ground cumin gives that really earthy taste, and coriander gives a real warm taste to the curry. So basically what I'm going to do first is chop my red pepper up. Okay, so those are your red peppers done. Do the same, of course, with the orange one too. And then in a wok, we're going to start heating the oil. Same thing. Have that on a nice high heat. And add to that about 3 tablespoons of oil. On a nice hot flame. While that's heating up, we'll do the other pepper very, very quickly. So I think our oil is hot enough now. We're going to be frying our onions. You can hear that sizzle, that's the sizzle, that's the sound that we need to achieve. We've got them bubbling away. I'll just bring that to you so you can see it. Nicely frying away. Now we don't need to make sure, we just got to sweat them down. We don't have to make sure that they're completely soft, we're just sweating them down. As I said, this is exactly like a stir fry. We're just adding everything at the same time. One of the other major ingredients that I haven't added to this table, but you need to have in every Indian cuisine, is of course your ginger and garlic. I'm quickly going to get that. Right, so these onions have been cooking for about a minute and a half, and you can see they've become quite limp and quite soft as well. Lovely colour vibrance there going on in the pan. As you can see, I've got it on quite a high heat, and always have your ingredients ready. Have your ingredients ready so we can just toss it in as we're doing it, just to quicken the process. Now, the first thing I'm going to add is my ginger and garlic. Now this I've made into a paste, which my lovely mother does for me. The best way to do this is to get 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic, blitz the both of them, form a paste, and you can add it. So 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of ginger has gone into this. Okay. So that's your garlic and ginger paste. To that we're also going to be adding 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Lovely colour. Again, it gives a lovely warmth to the dish as well. Now, chilli. Chilli, go for your preference. I am going to be going for 1 teaspoon of chilli. Then we're going to be going for our coriander. So 1 teaspoon of coriander. This just all goes in. 1 teaspoon of coriander. I tend to be quite generous with it because I love the taste of coriander. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. Let that cook for about a minute or so. Right, now we're going to go straight in with our chicken, because what we want to do is put the chicken on a high heat, so increase the heat again, add your chicken, and what we want to achieve is sealing of the chicken. So stir that around at high heat, again for about a minute and a half, should be enough time. Just keep stirring, keep stirring. Okay, so we have managed to seal the meat there. What I'm going to do next is add the peppers, because the peppers take quite a bit of time to cook, which is the reason why I made them quite small. So we're just going to mix in the peppers. So I'm just going to add the tomato. Now, depending on how much meat you've got here, I've gone for 500 gram of chicken, so I think 200 should be enough for that. If you want to add less, that's entirely up to you. But always taste your food, because without tasting it, you will never know how much salt you need. Now, I've not added salt yet. I can tell you, do it according to your taste. I probably put about a teaspoon in there. So guys, this is your finished product. Look at that, from beginning to end in 15 minutes. That right at the end, what we're going to do is just garnish it with a bit of coriander. Have it with a dollop of yogurt as well. And there you go, that's your finished product. Chicken Jalfrezi.